star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Performing our national anthem, that was Skylar Cole. And now we'll be back in just a moment.
It's kinda easy. Listen to the G-Dep sound. I ain't hear the speakers bumping as I got the sound for you.
Good to have you with us on a Sunday afternoon for basketball here on 2K Sports. Alongside Hall of Famers Doris Burke and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce on the sidelines. Now a moment to take a look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it's been trending for Russell Westbrook.
And when you look at his offensive output over the past few years, it seems like other teams have figured him out and have his number now. He's having to put in a lot more effort on the offensive end, but without producing nearly the same results.
So the opening lineup here for the Clippers. George and Kawhi, the talented forward pair. James Harden out there with Terrence Mann. And it's Zubats in at the 5 spot. And for the Bucks, Giannis and Lopez together down low. Malik Beasley is out there with Damian Lillard. And it's Crowder in at the small forward position. And both of these teams we'll be seeing tonight are simply fantastic from distance, Grant.
Well, one thing about the NBA right now is that no lead is ever safe. You know, most games in the league are like that with all the three-point shooting capabilities. So you can never count out a team in this day's game.
So the Clippers win the tip. Lillard against Harden. Pass to Leonard. Zubats with a screen on Antetokounmpo. Zubats passes to Harden. 4 on the clock. Rejected by Lopez. Now Antetokounmpo. Lillard outside from deep three-point land. An absolute bomb from three-point range.
And this is exactly why you got to be up on Lillard, or he'll burn you off the catch.
Harden with a screen on Crowder. Milwaukee with the rebound. And we're about a minute into the first. Antetokounmpo finds Lillard. Good. And Antetokounmpo gets the assist. Lillard's got 6.
And showing the point guard instincts there. Boy, Giannis can make it look easy.
Zubats screen. Leonard. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. They pen that one on Giannis Antetokounmpo. If I'm a young fan watching the NBA, Kawhi Leonard is a guy I'm keeping a close eye on, Grant. He does everything the right way.
B.A., so much to like about Kawhi's game and how he carries himself. He takes so much pride in what he does on both ends of the floor.
The free throw drops for Leonard. You know, Grant, what's interesting about the Clippers, they play solid defense, even though they're not overly disruptive.
Well, B.A., think about this. So many veterans, they know how to position themselves. They know where the help is coming from, too. And, of course, they know when to pick their spots.
And so he makes both from the line.
You want to contest this guy's shot, but you absolutely don't want to send him to the line. He will make you pay.
Antetokounmpo, left side, out to Lillard. Lopez, the screen on Harden. Lillard can't get it to go. Leonard against Lopez. And there's Leonard on the assist by George.
We know Paul George, a very capable playmaker, guys. He is brilliant as a passer.
Antetokounmpo outside. Crowder a screen on Harden. For three, here's Lillard. Nails it from beyond the arc. 9 points in the game.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Pass to Zubac. Back to Harden. George outside. Leonard with a screen on Crowder. For three, George. Giannis with the rebound.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
The Clippers have gone 1 of 4 to begin this one. George passes to Zubac. Lillard against Harden. Leonard left side. Over Antetokounmpo. And the basket by Leonard. Leonard's got 6.
This is where the release point on Kawhi Leonard's jumper makes a difference. That's beautiful.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. Lillard outside. Three-pointer. Good. And Antetokounmpo gets the assist.
He's getting it done offensively, making winning plays at every turn.
George feels it out a bit. Pass to man from deep. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Now here's Beasley. He's scoreless. Antetokounmpo finds Crowder. Beasley outside. Crowder outside. The Bucks need to get up a shot here. And that one good.
Really not easy to stick with Brook Lopez in the screen and roll. This guy fantastic moving after the screen.
Zubac with a screen on Lillard. Pass to Leonard. Over Antetokounmpo. And there's another one for the Clippers.
Such a multi-talented threat on the offensive end, and you love his confidence.
Antetokounmpo up top. Leonard defending. And Lopez gets it to go.
Well, Lopez so comfortable down inside. This is where he makes his living, Kevin.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over. They defeated Washington in their last game.
Yeah, they really worked hard to find shots in that one. Some good play calls and energy on the offensive end.
Well, give credit to a couple of their guys for their complete locked-in nature. They were just focused, and they made everything they looked at.
And with the pause here, let's take a look at some guys who have been on fire. It's the real stats, real scores from the real NBA. In the third spot, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
He's proven to be an essential part of their offensive efforts, always playing hard on that end and ensuring they come up with points.
Harden against Lillard. Zubac with a screen on Lillard. Harden the pass to Leonard. Takes a three. Milwaukee with the rebound. Well, they put up a nice win against Chicago last time out.
And I'll tell you, that was not an easy environment to play in. It was a hostile crowd on the road, but it didn't bother them at all.
Well, the best way to silence a crowd is with your offensive game. Those fans got quiet in a hurry when the buckets started raining down.
Here's Harden. The Bucks getting their last shot to go. Here's Mann. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Washington. Back to Harden. Just 5 to shoot. The Clippers got to hurry. Late clock here. It's good. Set up beautifully by George. George has got 3 assists now in this one. And here is Antetokounmpo. Had a career game his last time out. Bucket after bucket. Beasley misses.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
I think expect them to go back to it because that's the kind of shot this offense is designed to generate.
Now here's George. Playing Washington, he was nearly unstoppable from 18 feet away. Out to Leonard. The three. And he finishes. That makes him 4 out of 5.
3 points.
Now here's Lillard. Coming off a 16-point game against the Bulls in Chicago.
Well, you also have to credit the way he controlled the pace of the game and was able to create for his teammates.
Now here's Lillard. They lead by 1. Crowder finds Antetokounmpo. Just 5 on the clock. Back to Crowder. Let's go with a 3. Second chance shot. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Yeah, nice fake by Giannis. And as a defender, you just shake your head.
All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Bucks?
Well, in today's NBA, the three-point shot is so valuable. They realize this, and that's why they're continuing to drain as many as they can.
And their assist total, also impressive early, creating with the pass and playing for teammates.
Well, Grant, how do the Bucks put the pieces back together and make a run at another title?
Well, the hope is this new coaching staff will unlock some new wrinkles and find ways to keep their offense from stalling in the clutch.
And the Clippers making a change here. Plumlee's checked in for Zubats. Coffey comes in for Paul George. Powell, he's checked in for Mann. And it's Westbrook in for Harden. And so Antetokounmpo nails both of them. And this late in the season, Grant, would you say the adage, nobody is 100% rings true?
100%. I mean, at least that was the case for me. There's some truth in that saying, though, for everyone. Most guys might not be 100% until they get a full off-season rest.
Kawhi is known as a low-key guy, but don't let that fool you. He's as competitively tough as they come.
2 shots.
The free throw drops for Leonard. Gallinari, he's checked in for the Bucks. Highland, he's checked in for the Clippers. And Leonard drops them both. Gallinari with it. And right now, he's currently putting up 6.5 points per game. Pass to Lillard from downtown. Plumlee pulls down the board.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Westbrook with it. Now Plumlee, outside Highland. Plumlee, a screen on Beverly. Here's Highland. Sinks the tray. And the Clippers lead by 2.
Both teams are hot. Woo! This is a fun one to watch.
Well, you love it when you can get off to a fast start offensively. You hate it, though, when your opponent does the same.
Now here's Beverly. A 14-point game for him in the win against the Bulls in Chicago. Gallinari's shot is off. Leonard against Beverly. Powell outside. From outside, off the mark. Milwaukee has gone 4 of 8 from outside in this first quarter. Connaughton passes to Lillard. Back to Connaughton. Oh, there's a killer two-hand slam.
And I love the balance for Lillard between scoring and passing. That time, finding his teammate for the great look.
Gallinari against Leonard. Powell outside. And no good. Excellent D there from Connaughton. Pass to Beverly. 1:25 left in the first quarter of the game. To the paint. Out to Lillard. Fires from deep. Ooh, making his presence felt here. He's now 6 for 9 in this game.
Well, they're calling his number time and time again, and he is delivering.
It's Powell on the wing. Leonard finds some space. Rebounded by the Bucks. This game against Los Angeles here, their first look at the Clippers.
And they were able to come away with wins in both games last season. Impressive, to say the least.
Yeah, these two teams could easily end up meeting to decide the NBA championship. Tonight could be a preview of something with more on the line down the road.
Now here's Portis. Yet to see a basket. 34 seconds left now in the first quarter. It's good.
He got right into the flow of this game, hitting 5 of his first 7 shots.
And so Lillard will bring it up for the Bucks. Got it. Good job in the low post. Lillard's got 19 points.
Yeah, he's been having his way this quarter, attacking the basket and protecting their lead.
Pass to Plumlee. Leonard outside. Lays it up and banks it in. Leonard's got 17.
This is a small forward who, because he's 230 pounds, can hold his own down in the low post. That is nicely done.
Just a big-time effort for Damian Lillard, providing a lot of energy for Milwaukee. He was money from deep, sinking 5 triples in the period. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. Good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. And for the Bucks guys, what jumps out to you, stat-wise?
Well, they've really been racking up three-pointers in bunches. They've been so impressive to watch.
And that's what has them ahead in this game. Their floor spacing has been just tremendous.
Giannis and Portis work together inside. Patrick Beverley out there with Damian Lillard. And it's Connaughton in at the 3. So that's who Milwaukee starts the second with. Now here's Beverley. No points so far. They get it again. The shot's good. And the Bucks lead by 3.
That'll drive your coach crazy, failing to box out.
To me, this is a common theme that's running through the league right now. Guys looking to leak out rather than box out.
Some sick ball skills displayed right there. And he's not the guy you expect to pull that off.
Here's Lillard. Oh, that's his 8th make of the game. He's only missed 4 so far.
It just shows how good a shooter Lillard is, scoring outside his usual comfort zone.
Leonard on the wing. Here's the floater. Antetokounmpo with the block. And he lobs it up. Look at Giannis go up and get it.
Impressive how in sync Giannis is with his squad, enabling them to set up a flashy alley-oop.
George passes to Plumlee. Back to George. Plumlee, a screen on Connaughton. Pass to Plumlee. Slam dunk by Plumlee.
This guy is such a tough cover in the pick and roll. Paul George threading the needle perfectly. Excellent pass.
You know, over his career, Paul George has racked up more than his fair share of accolades, Grant.
Well, he's a fixture at All-Star Weekend, that's for sure. Now, he's made the All-Defensive team more than a few times. He's had an outstanding career.
The Clippers have got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. George finds Westbrook. Leonard outside. Plumlee, a screen on Antetokounmpo. Leonard passes to Plumlee. Portis with the steal. Here's Lillard. And here in the second quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played. The fader, and it's Portis. That time on the assist from Beverley. Portis has got 4 points this quarter.
Yeah, he has a really nice feel from that spot, and the size gives him a clear advantage.
Well, sometimes when you've got size, your release point is so high that you're going to get a good look no matter what.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over. Brook Lopez is checked in for Milwaukee. Beasley comes in for Damian Lillard. And a chance now to take a look at some numbers for Paul George.
And his three-point shot has been off lately. He's had a hard time getting it dialed in this month compared to earlier on in the season. He just needs to ease up and let those shots come to him instead of trying to force it.
And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second. A step back shot. No good off the back of the rim. And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. 6-point game. Beverly, a screen on George. Pass to Beverly. Now here's Beasley. Shot clock at 5. Another one falls for Milwaukee.
As of this moment, they look absolutely unstoppable.
Boy, it looks like their confidence is at an all-time high, just feeding off each other right now.
Now here's Harden. Last game he had 28 points. And here's George. To the right side. Zubac finds Harden. It's George on the wing. No good from outside.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
Oh, Giannis. Just too much.
And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
Zubac, screen. Pass to Harden. Drops in the layup for 2. Harden's got 5 points.
Well, Harden has made a career of his ability to navigate into the painted area. Boy, this guy, if he gets inside, look out, turn the lights out.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. 10 points for him.
And so far, there's been tremendous cohesion offensively this quarter.
Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Harden surveying the D. Pass to George. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Antetokounmpo has got 6 rebounds in the game.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Puts it up from 12. It's rebounded by Zubac. Los Angeles has gotten 5 of their 9 attempts from deep to go. Milwaukee with the rebound.
Well, he saw the play coming together, but the timing was just a little off.
It was a really good thought for sure, but the lob has got to be better than that.
And count that. 2 points and a chance for 1 more at the line. So we'll see Giannis Antetokounmpo go to the line here. James Harden picks one up. And some changes here for the Bucks. Crowder, he's checked in for Connaughton. And Lillard subbed in for Beverly. Leonard's checked in for Los Angeles. Mann comes in for Russell Westbrook.
At the line for Milwaukee, Giannis Antetokounmpo. 1 shot.
That one misses for Antetokounmpo. This Clipper squad is quite the mix of players, Doris. Potentially the mix to make a run.
I mean, certainly you need seasoned veterans that can still get it done and young guys who can contribute. They've got both of those things and incredible depth. For the Clippers, to me, it's about one thing. How healthy are your stars?
Here's Mann. Taking a look at his production, averaging just over 8 points a game.
Well, this guy plays with such confidence and an ability to score in a variety of ways. Nice.
Now here's Beasley. It's a 10-point game. Now Antetokounmpo. He's got 14. Lillard outside, beyond the arc. It's rebounded by Zubac.
After scoring with ease in the first quarter, he's really cooled down a bunch here.
And stolen by Antetokounmpo. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Brian, with PG and Kawhi, the Clippers feel they have the talent to win it all. George said, quote, both of us internally had a promise to bring a championship here. This core has been here for years now, and when you look at the teams that win and are very successful, it's the teams that have been together, gel and connect. Brian?
Yeah, that's the right philosophy there. All about health. Thanks, Allie. Now here's Lillard. Such a sweet stroke from Damian Lillard.
Even with all the threes he nailed in the first quarter, the defense still hasn't made the proper adjustments.
Outside Harden. From deep. From beyond the arc, and then some. Harden's got 8 points.
James Harden understands answering a three with your own three negates any momentum of your opponent.
Beasley, pass to Lillard. Beasley outside, back to Lillard. And the Bucks hit again from deep.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor space.
And right now, Greg, he is doing a great job delivering for this team, productive and efficient.
Pass to Crowder. Beasley outside. To the wing, right side. For three, here's Lillard. Sends it home from three-point land. Lillard's got 30.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Here's George. A minute 50 left in the first half. Up and over Crowder. Another shot. Kicks it to George. From outside the arc. Gets the three ball to go.
Just 1 for 5 this quarter. You know he wants to help his team, but not sure if shooting is the way to do it.
Milwaukee calls timeout after years of dynasties and predictable NBA Finals matchups. Doris, we've now entered an era of unprecedented parity.
We have, BA, and it's an interesting situation for the league because what they've done to redistribute the talent is try to implement rules that prohibit those trios of stars from dominating the action as we have seen in the past. It's led to more interest. It's led to higher television ratings. I think it's appropriate.
And the Bucks making a change here. Portis is checked in. And a switch here also for the Clippers. Westbrook's checked in. Portis finds Crowder. Portis with it. The three. It's rebounded by Zubats. Zubats has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Harden against Lillard. Harden, the pass to Westbrook. Shoots over Beasley. And it's Westbrook that time on the assist by Harden. Westbrook's got 5 points now this quarter. Milwaukee has got 3 of 5 to fall from beyond the three-point line in the second. Portis outside. Lillard outside. There's the three. Good! Another from 3.
Game after game, his floor-stretching ability is in the spotlight.
And year after year, he adds to an immense total of threes. Tied now for 4th overall on that list. Leonard for 3. The rebound by the Bucks.
They've had a slight leg up on the boards and a big leg up on the scoreboard.
Crowder inside. Leonard defending. Lopez. Ooh, he's looking comfortable now. 3 for 3.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Beasley against Harden. 12 seconds left in the half. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Leonard. Shoots over Portis. And he sinks the 11-footer. Leonard's got 19 points.
We've seen this script before. Kawhi Leonard starts early and continues throughout the course of the night. Defense is in for a long haul.
And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half. Bucks ahead, up by 16. All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Thanks, guys. I'm here with Doc Rivers. And, Coach, you guys came out aggressive in the first half. What stood out to you?
You know, we're getting to the paint and making plays. They're a great team as far as rotation, so we just got to make the right passes.
It all starts with attacking the basket. Thanks, Doc.
Thanks very much, Allie. And, folks, we'll be right back to start the second half of this game.
And hello, everybody. What an amazing first half performance it's been for the Milwaukee Bucks. And fellas, when you're enjoying an NBA game here on 2K Sports, what really puts it over the top?
It's a tough one, Ernie, but I have to say not button mashing through the cutscenes.
What is not button mashing through the? What does that even mean?
Kenny, you don't know because you do it all the time. It's when you keep hitting that button to skip all the in-between stuff and get back to playing. Next time you're playing, don't do it. Slow down. Savor all that hard work put in by our fine 2K crew. And they're paying me to say that. And looking now at that first half of action, quite a big deficit for the Clippers.
They left the floodgates to the paint wide open, offering up driving lanes. They're getting bullied. Makes me sick to watch.
You know what? That would have never happened, Shaq, if you were protecting that rim.
Thanks as always for watching. Let's head back to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the second half.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. What a game we're seeing from Damian Lillard.
I love how effortlessly he scored. The game just comes so easy for him.
Now let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
So, on the floor for the Clippers. Filling out the wings, it's Mann and George. Kawhi and Zubac make up the front court, and it's Harden in at the point guard position. Los Angeles has gotten 7 of 12 three-point attempts to fall. All right, Grant, talking about Ivica Zubac, what do you like most about his game?
Well, just his defensive presence. I mean, he's willing to challenge shots at the rim, refusing to give anything easy.
Now here's Zubac. He gets it in there.
The more productive he is down low, the more minutes Zubac is going to get. That's just excellent execution and finish.
Lillard against Harden. Crowder a screen on Harden. For three, here's Lillard. The rebound by Mann. Well, Los Angeles shooting a solid 53% from the floor. Pass to Harden. The three ball. Rebounded by the Bucks. Antetokounmpo's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Now here's Beasley. Now Lopez. Antetokounmpo with it. Defended by Harden. The jump hook. And again, it's the Bucks missing.
Boy, that makes him 0 for 3 to start the second half. Not the start you were hoping for here.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team. Now here's Lillard. 33 points for him. Pass to Crowder. Lillard with the ball. Double team on Lillard. And here's Beasley. Fires for 3. Counted from distance. Beasley's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. Here's Harden. Give him 8. Now Leonard. Here's Mann. George for 3. Giannis with the rebound. Antetokounmpo's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Beasley finds Lillard. Crowder outside. And here is Antetokounmpo. Fades away. Yep, that one's good. Antetokounmpo has got 18 points in the game.
And you can see early on that Giannis wanted to be aggressive. I mean, he's taken over at the offensive end.
Pass to Leonard. It's George on the wing. Jacks up a 3. He buries it from 3. He's got 6.
Paul George's shooting form is just so pretty. This guy's ability to make shots so easy.
And out of bounds. Los Angeles will have it. We got a second now to check out the real stats, real scores from the real NBA. Here are the field goal percentage leaders. Ivica Zubac, 3rd.
He's been fantastic scoring the ball, shooting it at a high clip.
Harden against Lillard. Pass to Leonard. Over Antetokounmpo. And again, it's the Clippers.
They've struggled, but hey, You cannot lay it at his feet. Offensively, he's getting it done.
Lillard outside from the arc. Connects again from distance.
Oh, my, oh, my. You love what he brings to this team and what he brings to the game.
Tonight, he becomes the 4th leading three-point scorer in league history. Pretty amazing. Zubac's shot is off.
Got to credit the defense. They found a way to stop him, and that's never an easy task.
And here's Beasley. His offense has been solid, scoring around 11.5 points a game. For 3, here's Lillard. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Leonard's got 4 rebounds now. Drives to the hoop. And the dunk by Leonard.
Boy, what is more fear-invoking than Kawhi off the bounce near the cup? Look out.
Beasley, pass to Lillard. Lillard double team. Lopez with it. Beasley outside. Pass to Lillard. Harden comes to help. Out to the wing. Here's Antetokounmpo. Kawhi Leonard comes up with a rebound. Leonard's got 5 rebounds in the game. Here's George, covered by Crowder. Right side, Harden. And there it is for him. Harden's got 10.
How about the incredible handle from James Harden? That ball is on the string, so crafty, the defense has no chance.
Lopez, the screen on Harden. For 3, here's Lillard, and again for 3.
And he's now set the team record for most threes in a single game. What a shot he's got.
A lot of it stems from his confidence. Even when he misses, he's sure the next one's going in. Up top, George, covered by Crowder. George, no good.
I'll tell you, it feels all night like this guy's been forcing shots, rushing shots. He's really struggling on the offensive end.
Leonard looking around. Pass to Harden. Back to Leonard. Kicks it to George. Launches it. It's good. And the assist that time from Leonard. George has got 6 points in the quarter.
Challenging this D with the 3 ball. That's his 2nd from distance this half. And he also hit one in the first half, too.
Beasley finds Lillard. Lillard converting inside.
Well, they're just riding the hot hand down the stretch, and he's been in a zone all night.
The Clippers have gotten 7 of their first 11 attempts to go in this half. Lillard against Harden. Leonard passes to Zubac. For 3, George. Oh, and another 3 for the Clippers.
Boy, nice job by Paul George to make himself available. Gets to his spot and gets it off quickly.
A calm in the storm, and these fans are feeling it.
He's been raining them down from outside. En route to the most triples in a game in franchise history. And some changes here for the Bucks. Portis, he's checked in for Lopez. Gallinari comes in for Antetokounmpo. And it's Connaughton in for Crowder. On defense, the Clippers. Trailing by 10. Oh, look at Gallo, the big man.
Well, so much poise for Danilo Gallinari with range. What a pretty 3.
Harden, the pass to Leonard. That shot, no good. Great D that time from Gallinari. Pass to Beasley. Connaughton outside. From about 19, Plumlee pulls down the board.
Defensive positioning so important, and he could not have played him better there.
Harden against Beasley. Westbrook outside. Yes, and a nice assist from Harden. Westbrook's got 8.
This is where James Harden's ability to quickly scan the floor and then find the right window to deliver the pass. So good, so good.
Now here's Connaughton. Right now averaging 5.5 a game. Lillard finds Gallinari.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
There's the triple. Plumlee pulls down the board.
He had more than enough room to hit that, just couldn't make it happen.
Westbrook taking his time here. 1:41 left in the third quarter. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Harden. And with that one, the deficit trimmed to single digits. Harden's got 4 points this quarter.
They're really looking to that inside game here in the second half, getting away from taking a bunch of threes.
Lillard passes to Portis. 1:14 left in the third. The Clippers grab the miss. Plumlee's got his 4th rebound in this one. To the inside. So good near the hoop. Leonard.
Well, just really intelligent playmaking from Russell Westbrook. This guy sees someone with a good look, and he gets him the basketball.
Beasley with it. Harden picks him up to the left side wing. For 3, here's Lillard, and the three-pointer goes. Lillard's got 11 in the second half.
He got loose from downtown in the first half, now has 3 here in the second. Unstoppable.
Here's Leonard. Leonard, so strong.
We know that Kawhi has the frame to muscle through the opposition, refuses to be held back in that instance.
Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
First at the line for Milwaukee, Damian Lillard.
The first free throw is good.
Yeah, I think something that doesn't get appreciated enough is Lillard's patience. But he's not one to rush things or look for easy outs. He knows it takes hard work to succeed.
Beverly, he's checked in for Beasley. And both free throws good for Lillard. And we've got 28 seconds left in the third quarter. Beverly against Harden. Plumlee, no good. And so it's Lillard who brings up the ball for the Milwaukee Bucks. They led by as many as 18. Gallinari with a screen on Leonard. For 3, here's Lillard. And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. What has them in front right now, by and large, they're taking great shots. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th quarter. Giannis and Portis work together inside. Damian Lillard out there with Patrick Beverly. And it's Connaughton in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group for Milwaukee right now.
Well, Paul George is a difficult defensive assignment precisely for this reason. He's going to force you into contact.
And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for Milwaukee.
Well, the coaching staff has to love what they're seeing on offense. There's so many assists because how this team is moving the ball.
And the other thing, guys, that they've been very effective at is shooting the long-range jumpers. The defense has been having trouble closing out to them in this game in particular.
George hits them both.
Boy, Paul George continues to prove himself an elite offensive threat.
Westbrook against Lillard. Lets the 3 fly. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. And following this one, they'll take on the Timberwolves in Minnesota. It'll be their second game of a 4-game road trip. Harden with a bucket.
His first triple of the second half. That makes 3 for the game.
Milwaukee in the lead. Lillard looking around. Portis with a screen on Westbrook. And that one's good. Lillard.
Well, you love that they've been able to rely on him time and time again. You love the effort here late.
Inside, here's Plumlee. Yes, and it's George picking up the assist.
Well, defensively, to me, you've got to do a better job communicating once the screen comes.
Now here's Connaughton. Beverly for three. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Plumlee's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Down low. Here's George. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to be on Bobby Portis.
We call that masterful use of the pump fake. Paul George effective getting guys to jump on it.
At the line for the Clippers, Paul George, taking 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. And some changes here for the Bucks. Beauchamp comes in for Connaughton, and it's Jackson in for Lillard. And a switch here also for the Clippers. Brown, he's checked in for James Harden. George hits them both.
And after attempting no free throws in the first half, now he's putting the defense back on its heels.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Plumlee pulls down the board. Plumlee's got his 6th rebound on the night. Powell passes to Westbrook. Spins. Now Plumlee, defended by Portis, to tie it up. And it's in there. And that ties it up.
You can feel the temperature rising in this arena. Both teams pouring it on offensively.
There's been a bit of a flurry here late, and this game may come down to which side gets a stop or 2.
Jackson finds Antetokounmpo. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Clippers. A chance to check out the Los Angeles Clippers' upcoming schedule. On Sunday, they'll be taking on Rudy Gobert and the Minnesota Timberwolves. And then on Monday, they'll be matching up with Damian Lillard and the Milwaukee Bucks.
And that game against the Rockets, anything can happen in the NBA, but they'll be a heavy favorite, and it would take a total meltdown for them to lose.
Beasley's checked in for the Bucks. Harden, he's checked in for the Clippers. To take the lead, and he lays it in. Harden's got 9 points here in the second half.
There are no easy comebacks, but they really had to dig deep for this one.
Yeah, to start off with so many mistakes and still now find a way where everything's working, it allows their momentum and confidence to continue to build.
Timeout called, the Bucks. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, during that last break, I heard Doc Rivers as he talked with the team. He was very passionately telling his team, don't give them an inch when they have the ball. This game is going to come down to defense. I need you guys to work hard and close this one out. Guys?
Thank you for that, Allie. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Beverly, a screen on George. Antetokounmpo against George. To halt the run. Ooh, Giannis using his length inside.
And Giannis has a ridiculous combination of size, skill, and athleticism.
Harden, the pass to George. Milwaukee with the rebound. Antetokounmpo has got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. Harden against Beverly. Here's Antetokounmpo. Plumlee pulls down the board. Plumlee's got 7 rebounds in the game. Pass to Harden. Now here's George. They set the pick. Here's the 3. Doesn't go for him.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Beverly, a screen on George. Antetokounmpo against George. 5 to shoot. Antetokounmpo inside. And the layup is good. Antetokounmpo has got 22.
Defense puts good pressure on Giannis inside, but he just refuses to back off and gets it to go.
Pass to George. Over Antetokounmpo. George passes to Plumlee. He shoots it. Nice shot by Harden. He's got 19.
One of the great NBA players one-on-one in the history of the game, James Harden, has got a rhythm, and that's trouble.
Beasley for 3. Fires in the triple.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Now here's Harden. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. Up top, Beverly, pounded by Westbrook. Portis with a screen on George. Portis against Plumlee. Back to Antetokounmpo. Hey, expanding his range. Powell pulls it in. And it's Powell with the ball for the LA Clippers. It's a 3-point game. Beauchamp passes to Portis. Beverly outside. Portis a screen. And it's Beverly on the drive. And it's Portis. That time on the assist from Beverly.
They've been pretty lax with their perimeter defense, giving up a lot of three-pointers.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over. And I'm sure the players will be staying hydrated with some Gatorade during this timeout. It's so important that they maximize their ability to recharge during a short break like this. A different look for Milwaukee. Brook Lopez is checked in for Portis. Crowder comes in for Beauchamp. And Damian Lillard subbed in for Beverly. And the Clippers making a change here. Los Angeles has gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. Harden the pass to George. And here's Leonard. Antetokounmpo covering. Leonard can't get it to go.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
Right, he stays connected, and great timing on the contest.
Lopez, the screen on Harden. For 3, here's Lillard. And it's good for 2. And it's an 8-point Bucks lead.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Antetokounmpo against Leonard. Outside for Harden. Over Lillard. And again, it's the Clippers missing. Here's Milwaukee. It's a 12-2 run here. Good pace. Beasley outside. Back to Antetokounmpo. The Clippers grab the miss. Harden's got his 4th rebound in this one.
I think he's got to settle down, because right now it feels like he's rushing, like he's forcing some shots. This quarter he has been completely bothered.
Shooting for LA. Kawhi Leonard. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one.
And they've done well from the free throw line this half. No misses yet.
And that's good as he hits both shots. And so it's Milwaukee with it. They led by as many as 18. From 13, and again.
My goodness, 50 for the game.
Just putting on a show. Harden against Lillard. Zubac with a screen on Lillard. Pass to George. Can't hit that one. Good work defensively by Crowder.
He just can't find a consistent way to score, and this team could certainly use it.
Here's Lopez. And it's Harden who pulls down the rebound. Harden's got 5 rebounds tonight. Leonard outside. And here's George. Up and over Crowder. George with the bucket. George has got 15 points in just the second half.
Yeah, Paul George, a tremendous jump shooter. Squares up, knocks it down. The defense has got to be better.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Here's Lillard. And got it! Another basket!
That's 52 points for him.
Making it all look too easy right now.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Free throw good, Lillard. 1:57 left in the fourth. George against Crowder. Harden from outside. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Here's Milwaukee. They're on a 17-6 run. Wow! A rim-rattling jam by Giannis.
And look at Giannis using his length inside, allowing him to beat the contact and get the finish.
And Giannis Antetokounmpo picks up that foul. That's his fourth foul of the contest. Pass to George. George draws the double. Leonard for three. Crowder grabs the miss. Milwaukee's got 2 of 5 threes to go here in the fourth. Now here's Lillard. Lopez, the screen on Harden. For three, here's Lillard. The Clippers grab the miss. Harden's got 6 rebounds here tonight. To the paint. Here's George. And the jam by George.
Oh, yes, sir. PJ making it look easy.
And so Lillard will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. They've got a 9-point lead. Out to Beasley for three. That shot is off.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
George passes to Leonard. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
You can see the kind of savvy Kawhi Leonard plays with. This guy makes the defense commit and gets himself to the foul line.
Kawhi Leonard, 2 shots.
He gets the first, and that brings him within 8. And Leonard drops them both. There's 42 seconds left in the fourth. Beasley outside. Crowder outside. Back to Beasley. Pass to Crowder. 6 to shoot to the inside. Lillard. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Lillard's got 55.
And you see why he's one of the top scorers in the league. Lillard does it in so many ways.
And the Clippers miss again. Here's Milwaukee. They led by as many as 18. And so it's Milwaukee with the W. This one was a fun one to watch. They were clearly in the driver's seat down the stretch.
They really were, B.A. They played with great intensity on both ends of the floor, and they didn't allow their mistakes to get the better of them.
And now we have Allie LaForce standing with the player of the game. Allie, take it away.
Dame, you routinely make shots that most players would not even attempt. What enables you to have that kind of confidence?
Sometimes in the summer, I work on the craziest things. You know, you never know what type of situation you're going to be in. You got to be prepared for it, you know, so I've worked on my fair share of crazy shots, crazy passes, and, you know, you don't make a high percentage of them, but I made one tonight.
Practice makes perfect. Thanks so much, Dame.
All right, Allie, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Doris Burke, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching tonight's game. And now we present the New Balance Player of the Game, Damian Lillard.
PlayStation